Hi everybody, it's time to make our cupcake for our Wayne Thiebaud project. This is going to be a step-by-step video, so make sure you have your piece of paper and a pencil, and if you would like a larger eraser too, you can have that, okay? The first line that we're going to be doing is in between our frosting and our cupcake. So we're going to draw a slight smiley face because our cupcake is round. So if you're looking at a circle from the side, it actually looks like a very skinny oval, but right now we're just going to do part of that oval. Now a skinny oval like that is actually called an ellipse. So looking at it similar to like the side of Saturn's rings or like a cupcake from the side, okay? The bottom is a trapezoid. So it's a cylinder that has our sides coming in at an angle. And then the bottom here is actually going to be another curve because the top of our cupcake wrapper is parallel to the bottom of our cupcake wrapper. So you're making sure that both of those are at the same curve. Now for our frosting. I'm going to make a frosting that kind of comes up in a swirl. So we're going to do layer by layer. You can always do it a different way too. Maybe if you don't want any frosting, we can just make the cupcake look like a little bit more of a muffin shape or whatever you want to do. Now, in the layers of the frosting, you get to choose how many layers you want. I'm going to do 3. So here we go. On one side, you're going to create a letter C. And on the opposite side, you're going to create another letter C, but it's going to be slightly taller than the other one that we just did. So if you made an imaginary line that goes straight across, see how it's a slight bit taller? And the reason for that is we want it to kind of look like it's coming down at an angle. So when we connect this in our curved shape, we're going to do one layer at a time. So this layer here is now all done. The next one that we're going to do is going to be the same way, but I'm going to make the taller one on the left side this time. So I have my short one, my tall one, an imaginary line that goes across, so it's just to see if it's taller. And then we're going to connect them with a curved line again. Now that's 1, 2, and we need one more at the top. Now when we have a spiral frosting, that spiral frosting comes to a bit of a point. So kind of like an ice cream cone when it has a soft serve ice cream. So we're going to make the same curves that we started to do, but notice as they keep coming in like a tower. This one's going to be slightly shorter, but I'm going to keep bringing them in until they're very close together. So we have a very small place right in the center there, okay? Now this part at the top is going to be coming into a wave. So we're going to come and curve that back the opposite way. Curve back the opposite way from the frosting that we just did. And then I'm going to curve back so that it comes up into this little wave point, okay? The last step that we're going to do is just add a few guidelines for our wrapper because we're going to need these for our next step. And our horizon line that's behind our cupcake because our cupcake is not floating in space today. I mean, if you wanted to, we could put a galaxy in the background or something, but we're only going to be doing it on the table for today. This is also where you can start adding in anything you want to put on top. So if you wanted to add a cherry or sprinkles or a peanut butter cup or anything that you want, that's where you're going to be adding it. Now, check out the next video for the coloring of our values for our cupcake.